Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. If you're obsessed with cartoons, we understand exactly how you feel. Many classical cartoons aren't just for kids. Adults watch them too. We have found some amazing pictures of cartoon characters and their real-life doppelgangers. Here are 10 cartoon characters that exist in real life. Wait till the end to catch a glimpse of the real version of Winnie the Pooh. It'll make your day. Number 10. Nemo and Dory. The 2003 Pixar movie Finding Nemo struck a chord with audiences for its heartwarming story and a somewhat accurate portrayal of the underwater kingdom. The movie, which got so famous that it got its own hilarious sequel, Finding Dory, introduced viewers to a diverse cast of sea creatures based on the real animals of the Great Barrier Reef. Both the movies were a huge hit amongst the population of every age and brought in millions of dollars to the studio. Both the main characters, Dory and Nemo, are actually based on real-life fish and have been caught on camera together. The absent-minded Dory, who is voiced by Ellen DeGeneres, is a Pacific regal blue tang. They live in coastal waters in tropical areas and serve an important role in reef systems by eating algae that accumulates on corals and sponges. Marlin and his son Nemo both are clownfish. Clownfish are very common, and there are 30 different types of them. Marlin and Nemo are Ocellaris clownfish, a type of orange clownfish that live in sea anemones, just like in the movie. Talk about accuracy.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Number 9. Bambi and Flower. Disney is known for its compelling animated storytelling, and Bambi is one of its most famous and watched movies of all time. As controversial as it may sound, Bambi is actually a male deer who was chosen by his father to become the next prince of the jungle. Bambi was first released in 1942, and it didn't take much longer for generation after generation to fall head over heels for the cute prince. A deer living in a forest, he is best friends with Thumper, who's a rabbit, and Flower, a skunk. Bambi finds Flower in a place full of flowers and gives the skunk the same name, which it loves. Isn't it adorable? Bambi and Flower stay together most of the time, even so much that they've been caught together in real life. Yep, you heard that right. Here is a picture of a real-life Bambi and Flower that went viral back on the internet in 2016. Bambi looks exactly like its animated counterpart, with its wide eyes, coat of brown fur, and white spots. Isn't this amazing? Number 8. 101 Dalmatians. People young and old across the world have watched Disney movies at some point in their lifetime. For nearly 90 years, the company has been producing memorable movies that maintain its popularity across generations. Many animals have had a part in Disney's success, but there's one group that stands out the most. The original animated Walt Disney film, 101 Dalmatians, was released in 1961, and since then, there have been video games, musicals, television series, and sequels for the original movie, because we just can't get enough of our 101 Dalmatians. There are actually just 15 Dalmatians, but each one of them has amazing personalities. One of the main characters, Pongo, is a very goofy and playful dog, while Perdita is his opposite, as she's classy and showcases her personality just like humans. The movie is based on real-life dogs, which we're about to show you. Meet the real 101 Dalmatians cast. Back in 2017, a Dalmatian named Miley broke Australia's record for a single litter of puppies, with a whopping 18 Dalmatian puppies. That's just 3 more than the original cast, so they'd be perfect for the sequel, 201 Dalmatians. Number 7. Granny. As common as kids looking like cartoon characters is, old people looking like cartoon characters is equally uncommon. But we found someone who looks exactly like Granny from the famous Looney Tunes series. If you've ever seen a Sylvester the Cat and Tweety cartoon, or even Looney Tunes at all, you will have seen Granny. She is the foster mother of various characters and is the owner of Sylvester the cat and Tweety. She often saves the little yellow bird from being eaten by Sylvester. Granny has white hair that she wears in a bun with little round glasses. There's a woman who actually looks just like Granny. Chances are she doesn't have a black and white cat and a yellow Tweety bird, but the two look very similar. See for yourself. Number 6. Bolt. In terms of man's best friend, few can match up to Disney's animated dog wonder, Bolt. Though he doesn't have any actual superpowers, much to his shock in the movie, he's one of the most loyal pups ever depicted on screen. Bolt is a fictional, white-haired German Shepherd who's voiced by John Travolta in the movie. The story of Bolt is kind of tragic. In the film, he spent his entire life from early puppyhood on the set of a television show, kept isolated from the outside world. In the show, Bolt has fake superpowers. However, he believes that he actually has those powers in real life too, because the directors of the show trick him into thinking his adventures are real, in order to make his performances more authentic. Nevertheless, Bolt's superpower is being the most loyal dog around. So, wouldn't it be awesome to have your very own real-life Bolt dog? Well, we found this little guy, or girl, which looks exactly like its animated counterpart. This dog looks so happy that people on the internet commented that he looks stoned. What do you guys think? Number 5. Flash. Cartoon kids looking like real-life kids, we get it. But have you ever seen a little girl looking just like the sloth from Zootopia? Well, we're here to show you that too. Flash is a sloth from the Disney hit Zootopia. Sloths are known for being the slowest and laziest animals on the planet. But Flash happens to be the fastest working sloth at the Department of Mammal Vehicles. The girl in this photo might not be a sloth, but she looks just like Flash. They share the same smile and the same lazy eyes. The resemblance between the two is unmistakable. Is it crazy that a human girl can look like a cartoon sloth? But these two really do look strikingly similar. Number 4. Timon and Pumbaa. The Lion King may have been released in 1994, but it's safe to say that the film has not aged a day in the hearts and minds of Disney fans. So much so that the Mouse House decided to bring this story back to life in 2019 remake, starring Donald Glover and Beyoncé. Timon and Pumbaa are nearly universally beloved Disney characters and have won the hearts of as many people as Simba has. This may come as a surprise to many, but Pumbaa actually holds the very important title of being the first ever character to fart on screen in a Disney movie. But have you ever imagined Timon and Pumbaa hanging out in real life? It could be straight out of The Lion King, but this adorable couple is the real-life Timon and Pumbaa. The cute meerkat and micro pig have been named Timon and Pumbaa after the cartoon characters, and have struck up the most unlikely of friendships. Having been born within weeks of each other, the black micro pig and fuzzy-haired meerkat became best pals after seeing each other through a chicken wire fence dividing their pens. Number 3. Simba. There's no doubt that Timon and Pumbaa are loved, but everyone has to agree that Simba is still the most famous cartoon character in Disney's history. The 1994 movie, Lion King, is among the most well-loved Disney films as it's an icon in its own right. And so, it was obvious that, when the studio decided to reimagine it as a live-action movie, it would be an immediate blockbuster. One of the most talked about aspects of the film was the hyper-realistic wildlife documentary-style rendering of the characters, including the Jungle King Simba. He was actually modeled after a real-life lion cub, Bahati, who was only a month old when she was filmed for the remake. A resident of the Dallas Zoo in Texas, her full name is Bahati Moya, which means lucky one in the Swahili language. This little cub looks exactly like the real-life imagining of Simba. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by one of our subscribers, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it on over to us. We might even feature it on a future video. Number 2. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is one of the most popular cartoon dogs in the history of cartoons. Along with Shaggy, his owner, and his other friends, Scooby solves mysteries even though he's really scared of ghosts and people who disguise themselves as ghosts. The dog in this photo looks exactly like Scooby-Doo. His owner is even wearing the same green shirt and red pants worn by Scooby. Number 1. Winnie the Pooh. Finally, we have one of the oldest cartoon characters at the top of our list. Winnie the Pooh has been sharing happiness with everyone since 1926. The cartoon came into being through a story that was written by A.A. Milne. The characters were inspired by many people around the author's life, and Winnie's character was based on his son's teddy bear. We know you've been eagerly awaiting to see the real-life Winnie the Pooh, so let's go into it, shall we? This picture of Pooh with a butterfly on its nose shows the bear in all its glory. Now, compare it to this picture of a real-life bear who was also captured playing with a butterfly. He may not be yellow, but the resemblance is just uncanny. Which one of these was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.